The National Bureau of Statistics said in a Wednesday statement that the slowdown is compared with an increase of 2% registered in August. On a monthly basis, the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, a major gauge of inflation, rose 0.5% last month, faster than August's 0.2% increase. Analysts said the slowdown was due partly to the carryover effect, which concerns the impact of last year's prices on year-on-year changes in this year's prices. The carryover factor for September decreased by 0.7 percentage points compared with August. In addition, new factors that pushed up prices only contributed 1.3 percentage points to the CPI, lower than the average level for the last 5 years.
Food prices in September were basically stable, and so were the prices of industrial products. So commodities prices in September declined. The other major reason is the carryover effect.
Food prices, which account for about one-third of the prices used to calculate the CPI, climbed 2.3% in September from a year earlier, slowing from August's 3% rise. Although growth in pork prices has slowed down, according to the chain relative ratio, vegetable prices rose by 3.9%, an increase of 2.1 percentage points compared to August. Fruit prices grew by 1.5%.
We can see that chain relative ratio for pork prices has decreased for 2 weeks. The rise of vegetable prices is the main reason behind the CPI growth. Other prices, such as those of grain, have been relatively stable. Currently, we estimate that the country's annual CPI could be around 2.2%.
Statistics show that the CPI grew 2.1% year-on-year in the first 9 months, well below the 3.5% full-year control target set by the government. Analysts said that although downward pressure is building up in the economy, economic reforms will prevent a hard landing from occurring. Considering that the carryover effect will remain stable and not have a large influence in the fourth quarter, analysts estimated that the CPI for the latter part of the year will depend on new factors that could push up prices.
We estimate that inflation will be stable in the fourth quarter, around 2%. As for the whole year, it should be lower than 3%.
Analysts added that prudent monetary policies will help to maintain stability for prices of agricultural products. Recent price fluctuations for vegetables and fruit have been attributed to seasonal factors.